Nice and easy. Slowly as you walk. I want him to follow. Good. Right there, stop. Stop right there. We're gonna build, just like we did everything else. We're gonna come around again. Turn again. There you go. Now just keep going. Just keep going somewhere. I don't care where you go. As long as you're going. As long as you're going. I don't care where you go.
I'm just telling you where I'm going. That's where I'm going. Attack him?
Don't go fast. We're gonna build. Remember, be comfortable. Then we go to the truck. Take one thing at a time. I'm gonna make more faster here. Stay with you. I don't want to take down the ground.
I just know which way that way was, that's all.
Now we can go around the whole arena. Pretty good, haven't we? See, I'm taking my time. Go. 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 Are you on? I'm gonna make him drive a little today and see if we can get where. Oh, you can come right in here, Dave. Frustrated. I'm gonna let him stand and get the frustration out. See how he's frustrated?
Yeah.
So we're gonna drive him a little today and see what kind of response and how soft we can get him to back and just get quiet again. Remember, we gotta go back to that quietness. He's starting to get where he feels he's a little frustrated here. I'm gonna make him quit doing that and pay attention to me. And it's not about what he thinks. When he stands quiet, I'll leave him be.
Okay.
So the purpose of driving this horse, I'm gonna teach him to get soft, not get in a hurry. Give me a space, feel that bit. Right here, I'm gonna say, whoa. See how soft I can make him back up? The softer the better. I may work one rein at a time. And yeah, I'm gonna let him be and settle again. I want quietness. Now I'm just asking you to step back again, try to use hardly any pull at all. See if I can get him right there. Right there. Right there. Now if I get his head down a little bit, I'll leave him be. But once he drops his face a little bit, I'll leave him be. When them ears disappear from where I'm at, I'll leave him be. Right there, I'll leave him be. Now I'll ask him to walk off again. Try to give him a little encouragement. I don't want him to get faster than I'm going. So maybe I'll make him lunge around me, get some of that play out. I don't get so much refusal. Too much place to go. Take your space, let it go. Take your space, let it go. Take your space, let it go. But I want to keep that forward motion. Working on that base. Whoa. Good. Now turn him the opposite way. I want him to turn around, so have to follow that nose. And I'll let him go the opposite way. I got a little in front of my horse here, got a little confused. I need to stay more to his hip. Drive in forward. Right there, I'm gonna take his face, stop him. Like making a one-range stop. You can get him a little tied up in these ropes. Let him get used to them all over him. I'm just gonna tie him here. Right there. Get him all tied up. Now I'm gonna let him work his way out of it. So he doesn't panic when something hits his leg. So now I got a nice quiet horse. I got a lot of that nonsense out of him. His mind's more on me. So the key is now is to get him softer and softer. When I back, I just want to take the slack out, stay back, and see if he'll just respond. I want a little more, I want a little more speed right there. I'm going to ask for a little more right there. I'll leave him be. He dropped his head, he was quiet. Nobody asked him to step right there. We're going to correct him and step him back. He needs to just, when I stop and settle, he needs to settle. So, trying to get him more where I can throw that saddle up a little harder and a little quicker and get it where it doesn't bother him at all. So I can keep pulling the saddle off and pulling the saddle on, and eventually that's what I'm going to do. But at this point, I don't have to go through all that work. All I have to do is move that stirrup. It's the same action if the whole saddle was coming or just that stirrup. So if I can get him quiet to that, then I'll get him quiet throwing the saddle on and off. So I'm just going to keep picking up the stirrup because it's the same thing if I took that saddle and put it up here, see what he did? I didn't have anything and he's already saying, well. So we'll get him quiet with that. I'll just keep doing it. I'll pick this up where he can see it. If he moves, he would be the same way picking up the saddle. Why should I pick up the whole saddle? I'm just going to pick it up again. And I'm going to leave it. Until he just says, pick up whatever you want, whenever you want it. Right there, I still got that little bit of movement. I'm just going to keep repeating and 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 repeating, and then I'll just stop and I'll let him grab his breath. And I'll repeat. And I'll repeat. And then I'm going to stop on a good note. He didn't move, but I'm going to stop anyway. I'm going to repeat. Now I'm going to start adding some noise and doing it quicker. again. I'm gonna stop on that good note. No sense stopping when he moves. I'm gonna do it again. Gotta do it again. A little louder. A little more forceful. A little louder. A little more forceful. So it saved me a lot of work from picking that saddle up and down, but I'm still getting the same result. I'm gonna leave him be there. Now I'll pull the saddle, and I'll go back to swinging the saddle. So he's done a pretty good job today. We were driving him, and as you can see, he got pretty hot. And we'd never given him a bath before, so I want to try to hold him today and get him used to the water and what it is to take a bath and not just go in a water hole what he's used to. So anytime I have a horse that's hot, I never hit him in the body with water, just like you wouldn't like somebody to hit you with water. I do have warm water. I will mix the warm water with the cool water. But I always like when I have a hot horse, and racetrack, I guess I picked that up on, is always wet your horse's legs down first. We don't want to try to get all that blood running into them little legs. So we'll cool down his legs and we'll work up his body. Just like if you went in the ocean or the bathtub, you just start to get yourself wet slowly and get used to it. So we want to make it a good experience. We never want to make any of these new experiences so that it's so much drama to him that we can't move ahead. He may be nervous. He may accept everything depending on how I handle it. So I'm going to ask him to step over because I don't belong in here. So I'm going to see if I can get him to step his hind over and give me a little clearance. I feel a lot better. Always remember, don't trap yourself between your horse. Always allow your horse and yourself to be safe. So I'm just going to start to regulate this water where I don't have too much pressure, and I'm going to and I never tie my horse. I have that wrap. If I want to, I can just let it go and he can pull and get loose. I don't want to tie him where he may rear, fall over backwards, break his withers, or hurt himself. So I'm going to take the end of the rope where I can control it. If I want to just let it go, I'll let it go. So here I'm just going to shower his legs and let him get comfortable to that. Not go for too much, too quick. The water is just temperature's right. And we're just going to take our time. Cool down his legs a little bit and sort of work my way on his body nice and easy. And eventually I'm going to watch them all, face and all. I don't miss anything. A lot of people say that their horses don't like their face washed. Well, most of the times they don't like their face washed because you're getting water in their ear. Like that, I let him go. He had a place to go. I'll scoot him up. See if I can get him to step back up. Come on this side. Should be a little more aggressive. He seems very comfortable with it. Right there, he's a little nervous. We'll just relax him. We'll relax everything. Maybe we'll turn it down a little bit where his nose can hit it. And maybe he'll try to take a drink. This is the 8th session that we're working with him. I did work with him earlier today. I just worked a little bit, putting the saddle on and off him and just getting him more comfortable and getting that relaxed mode. A lot of people probably think, well, gee, he's not a wild horse. We want to instill that. I don't want to instill the wildness in I want to instill this. So we gave him a bath today and we washed his face and in between his legs, and he probably never seen anything other than a pond or a little river. But when you do wash their face, a lot of people think their horses don't like it. They don't run inside when it rains. We don't want to get it in their ear. They don't have a finger where they can sort of get it out. Anything above that, I think they'll learn to tolerate pretty good. So tonight we're going to push them a little further. We got a bigger area. We're going to ride him around in here. And maybe if he does well, maybe just take him outside and see how he does. Sometimes I'll use another horse and sometimes I won't. In this case, I think it's kind of nice. I'm going to have my son John maybe just lead him around a little bit and then he'll unsnap him and we'll just play follow the leader. And that's basically what I'm going to do is every time John's horse leaves, I'm going to press with my leg and ask him to leave so he gets the message where I don't have to kick him as long or as hard to get him to do something. And I never get on my horse. I said earlier, I try to teach him from this point, put his legs together so he's stable when I'm mounting him and I don't make my horse rock. So I'm just going to sit here for a minute and just let him deflate. So I don't go off half-cocked and he gets stupid or in a hurry. I'm going to get him back used to somebody slamming on his back here and just let him get comfortable. I may ask him just to see if I got the control I want. I'm going to ask him to step back just a little bit. I'm going to use a little pressure with my feet. And if I get just a little bit there, I'm going to leave him be. And that's how we're going to keep that calmness, not by asking for too much or being too rough. And eventually we'll get that back 10 and 12 feet and more. I'm going to ask again here. I'm going to squeeze. I'm not going to take any more rein. Let him figure out what I'm asking him to do. Right there, gave him the face. That's exactly what I was looking for. See if we can get this head to touch my foot here. See if we can get him flexible. And that's real good. And we'll do the other side. We'll reach down this rein and we'll just wait and bump a little bit until he gives. He didn't give. We'll just wait. We'll be patient. Right there, I'll let him go. So, even though he's a Mustang, I start all my horses the same way, where I get this before I do anything. I'm going to rock around here a little bit and touch him in different places. John, I'm going to have you on in a minute outside. I just want to ride him once and see how he feels. So now we're going to go back off to walking. I'm just going to follow John. Let him relax here. Just keep rubbing him all over. And so now we're going to ask him to move off. Remember I said I'm going to wait until I come up here. As soon as we commit to this turn now, I'm going to ask him just to go. And I'm going to try to stay off his mouth as much as I can. I'm going to give him some guidance, how to go around. He wanted to stall there 2 or 3 times. I went right back with my leg. I don't want him to stall. Right there, he wanted to stall. So we're going to try to just see if we can get him in a lope here. He's looking around pretty good. I'll give him a little more rein. Now I'm going to say that famous word. Whoa. I'm going to back him up. Always going to put it back. Now I'm going to turn him the opposite way and see if he'll lead John's horse. I want him not to get that much of a buddy where I can't ride him. I just use him to see, just to help him say I want to move along. So I don't want to have his horse. I want to see if I can get him to go around without anyone. A lot of encouragement with these legs. I don't really care where he goes, as long as he goes. Right there, thinking about John. We're going to just keep edging him. See if I get a little more speed. Now I'm going to turn him around here. Going to make it back in, break. get him to step over, and I'll leave him be. Now I'll make him step over the other way. I'm going to take his face, sort of just ask that back end to move. And now I'll take off with him again. But this time, if he don't respond to my leg, I'm going to just encourage it as much as I can. Encourage it. Encourage it. Just a little spanking. Right there, a little spanking. Whoa. Not a good start. So we're going to make him back a lot further. Hopefully we can make him realize that that's not the thing to do. I'm going to encourage him. Now he's starting to move off my leg. That little spanking helps. Got in a little hurry. So I'm going to use my arena like a round pen. Watch how I can stop this horse with no pull. So I can help him on his stop. Bring him around. Get him right off. Don't let him play. Stop's getting a lot better. A lot less pulling. Yeah. Stop a lot better. We helped that stop out. See if he gets soft in the face. And I'm pretty pleased with all that. So we got him used to gunfire today, and it's still day what?
Training day 9.
It's day 9. He's been riding around, and now we're shooting off.
Don't.
Let him get used to that.
What's your perception?
Yeah, that guy's slapping. That's pretty good. Day 9, Mustang. First 100 days. I guess what I'm frustrated about, nobody's gonna believe he's a Mustang. Okay, we're gonna shoot off him again and see what he does. Yeah, pretty good for a green horse. So today we're going to work with Mustang. We're going to teach him how to jump over things. Makeup. But very good, John. So today's his first day of jumping. Then we're going to make him jump with a rider. Every time we work with him, we're going to have him do something else. We're not going to make him do anything. Must be the president. Hang on. Jump on his own. We chased him around. Now we're going to jump on his back and see if he'll go over the jump and see how easy we can make it.
Very good. Nice. He's fine when you had him. How long have you had him? Nice.
The rope mother, ain't he?
Here, watch.
All right, Tony. Boy, that was quick.
Hey, Ken. Hey, Cindy.
We're going to go with this colt today and see if we can teach him some more things. This has been 1 month. We took him up in the mountains and rode him up there, and he rode pretty well. We couldn't take the camera with us and crossed wooden bridges and so on and so forth. So we gave him a week off. I was out of town for a week, and so this is the first night that I've been on him in that week. He rode last Monday. That's when he went up to the mountains. And so today we're gonna do a few different things with him. Try to teach him we got him where I'm asking him to bow, and we want him to lay down and So, today we laid him down. Want him to be quiet. Come here, Bear. Bear. Bear, come. Bear. Come. Bear.